So rookie minicamp wrapped up Sunday. Cade York admitted that he got to talk to Phil Dawson, and I know that kind of intrigued you. Take us through what that meant and kind of what you got from Cade York.
Yeah, that was definitely, I think, one of the more interesting conversations that we got as a beat on Friday. And we were joking that, of course, Phil Dawson is part of the Cleveland trifecta that you can bring up at a Browns training camp. We also had LeBron James mentioned, and we got Joe Hayden, not Joe Thomas. But Phil Dawson, definitely a part of that. Of course, if you are kicking in Cleveland, you are going to get asked about Phil Dawson. So Cade York made sure he had that conversation ahead of time. That occurred the Friday before training or rookie minicamp actually started. And it sounded like they talked a lot about kicking in Cleveland. For one thing, the mental side of it, how fans will love you if you're doing well and maybe not be so nice if you aren't. But really, that's the case, I think, with any passionate football group, fan group, whether you're playing in college or playing at the NFL level. So Cade York says he's prepared for that. He says it reminded him a lot of the LSU fans, where obviously he played in college. The other thing they talked about a lot, and it's a big question, I think, with Cade York, is how he will be able to manage the weather, kicking off the shores of Lake Erie for all of those home games, and if he's going to be able to handle a little bit more adverse weather conditions than he did in college. So, of course, there is nobody better to get advice from on that than Phil Dawson, who mastered that in 14 years in Cleveland. Truly the best person I think you could ask. So for me, it's a positive sign that this guy is already willing to put in the work on that mental side of the game and figuring things out, because we all know kicking is so mentally based. Like, it's a huge part of the game besides all of the physical stuff you have to do. And like Kevin Stefanski said, you can't kick every day. In the NFL, it's just the reality. You have to maximize those reps, and you also have to maximize your time off the field.